Space again here. We're here today with HOTDJGEAR and we're looking at the Pioneer DDJ-SB controller. It's the entry-level controller from Pioneer, based on their range of DDJ controllers like the SR, the SX and also the SZ. It's a pretty basic controller, let's say it's aimed at the beginner market. It's got full functionality for DJs and it can be used at sort of any level of performance really. In the middle we've got the 2-channel mixer. We've got high, mid, lows and also the high pass and low pass filter. We haven't got gain controls on this controller as it is the entry level. We've got a master volume control and also your headphone as well, volume and your headphone mix. Have your up faders and then you have your cue. At the top there as well we've got our browse functionality, so you can search 3 tracks and load to deck 1 and deck 2. Further down, which we'll go through, we've got the new filter fade on this model. What this does is applies a filter to the crossfader. It will take out the highs, mids as you fade across to make a nice smooth transition while DJing. On the actual pad side of it, we've got our performance pads on this side. Slightly different to the other models. On the other models you've got 8 performance pads. On these ones we've got 4 performance pads, as well as your transport controls. Along the bottom you've got your cue and play buttons as normal. You've also got the sync button and we have shift. The shift button is used for functionality within the pads. If you're using it with Serato DJ, which is the upgrade from Serato Intro, which it comes with, then you've got the functionality of these pads underneath, you'll see labelled. To start with, on the pads we have the hot cue section. It's really nice and straightforward to use. When you hit the pad it will set the cue point for you. So you can play the hot cues if you were a sampler and remixing live. You hit shift and the pad, you can easily delete your cue points again. Next up on the pads we've got the auto leap feature. So as we set that, we set up a 1-bar loop, which you can see on the screen there, and we can shorten that down or lengthen it just with a push of a button. Next on the pads we've got your manual loop. This has been missed off a couple of controllers recently, so you can literally hit your in and your out points to set your own loop. What we have got then is your exit, so you can turn the loop off, but you've also got your loop cutter on the end. So as you can see and here, we're cutting the loop right down and we can exit that. Last in the section we have the sampler. If you have samples loaded, that will light up so you know we've got the samples in there. We can set those samples off. The SP6 within Serato DJ will hold 6 samples. Loads the first 4 on there, and again you use a shift functionality and a sampler button which will load the rest of your samples in. If we move to the top of the deck, we have the effects section. We've got FX1 and FX2, is obviously per channel. If we load up the effects side of the screen, you can see on the actual screen itself that we have your effects selected. It works slightly different on this controller as you haven't got your 3 pots to control each effect individually. We literally can turn it on and off, and then we've got the level depth to turn it on. So we'll control all 3 at the same time, which you can control all 3 to get some pretty crazy effects, or just have individual ones loaded. Okay, we're looking around the back of the Pioneer DDJ-SB at the moment, and the entry-level controller, we haven't got a lot of connections on the back. What we have got is the USB power cord just there. It's bus powered, so everything is directly gone through there. And then all we have is the master out. RCAs left and right, and also a Kensington lock if you were to leave it somewhere and wanted it safe and secure. Going around to the left hand side of the deck, we have our headphone and microphone inputs. The microphone input is standard 1/4 inch jack, 6.3mm TRS, and also you got your level there for your microphone. Simple jack, straight in, and then we have our level control. Nice little controller, so once you've set it, it will stay there. You won't worry about knocking it and changing the volume of your microphone just there. The last one here we have is your headphone connection. You've got the large one and the small one. So with your headphone jack, obviously you've got your large connection, or if you're just using a smaller pair of headphones, or sort of like your iPod headphones, you've got the smaller one to use just there.